Morning everyone, it's Saturday. You know what that means. It means for some reason we're keeping delivery on this car. Why not go to Mexico and keep delivery on this car? Why the hell not? Why wouldn't you? That's a great question. Anyway, welcome along to episode 67 of our F122 My Team Career Mode. You can see that we still have 8 parts at risk for the aero, and we have 6 parts at risk for the chassis. We are going to do everything in our power to make sure that we keep as much of that as possible. We've already said the durability we're going to put to the wayside. Well, yeah, we're going to be putting that definitely to the wayside. There's just too much there that we can do. We'd rather take the risk on the durability, if you know what I'm saying. How's the engine look? Can we take fresh? Yeah, we'll take fresh. Take fresh for Mexico and make sure nothing untoward happens. Make sure it's all nice and fresh for the Mexican Grand Prix. There we go. The gearbox should be fine, but everything else, yeah. So, there's our sponsors left for the championship, and Jackie leads the way by 21 points. Yeah, 21 points ahead of Max Verstappen, Sergio Perez, Lando Norris, George Russell, Carlos Sainz, Fernando Alonso, Guanyu, Zhou, Yuri Vips and Esteban Ocon, your top 10. All the way down to Nicholas Latifi, who's got 1 point and is now cut off from everyone else. So, advance to the Grand Prix, skip and advance. And here we are at the Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez. So we'll get practice and qualified, and we'll see you all on the start line for the Mexican Grand Prix. Hopefully one that it may just cement the championship.
It's time then for the Mexico City Grand Prix, a race which gave Honda their first ever victory back in 1965. American Richie Ginther winning from 3rd on the grid. Red Bull have been strong here in recent seasons, but can they keep that record going today? At 2,285 metres above sea level, the thin air of the Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez poses a unique challenge, not just to a driver's skill, but to the efficiency of their engines as well. 17 corners then make a lap of this 2.6 mile circuit, expect incredible speeds in excess of 220 miles per hour, and overtaking into the braking zones of turn 1 and turn 4. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. The Governess lines up on pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Norris, Sainz, Fernando Alonso and Perez, Zhou, Hamilton, Stroll and Yuri Vips, Russell, Tsunoda, Daniel Ticktum and Oscar Piastri, Gasly, Leclerc, Kevin Magnussen and Alex Albon, Schwartzman, Mick Schumacher, Ocon and Nicholas Latifi. And now it's time to head down to the track. And with me today, of course, is Anthony Davidson. Why don't we kick off by discussing Max Verstappen? They need to win in order to ensure they stay in contention for the championship. Anything outside that, and their fate is no longer in their hands.
The key now will be to keep in the right mindset. We've seen time and again that things go wrong if you just try and do the minimum. Not necessarily because of the pressure, but because it's different to your usual approach. They'll need to avoid that and stay focused today.
We're in a good position for the Constructors' title. There are 3 races left, so we need some good results.
Yeah, I would say we need some good results as well. It's another pole position for the Queen. I mean, Jesus, wet. Has she brought a rocket ship with her this weekend, or she brought the star-spangled rocket ship with her? Should be a very tight one-stop, but like I say, it's going to be very, very tight. We just have to keep an eye on Verstappen, make sure he does nothing silly in the first corner. Right, let's get this cracker lacking, shall we? Yeah, you can see we've kept the American livery on for this race. We didn't have it in the budget to change over, so sorry. Hey, maybe I should take the American flag to the Chinese Grand Prix if we ever get around to doing it. Whoop, that'll make me very popular. Not. Tell you what wouldn't make me very popular. No threat of rain, so that's good. At least we know there's no threat of rain. If we have that rain threat, that would be well, it probably wouldn't make the Grand Prix any more interesting, but it would definitely spice things up. I don't think we've ever had a wet Mexican Grand Prix. There was a threat of it in real life. I think it was either 2019 or 2020, I can't remember which one. And there was also... I don't think we've ever had one in this game either. I'm trying to remember back, way back to F1 20... through the F1 games. I can't remember a wet Mexican Grand Prix ever. I just can't. Maybe you guys have had one. If you have, fantastic. What's the track like in the rain? I would imagine it's an absolute piss take. A bit like me sometimes. But here we go. Coming around the Peralta corner. I think they've got to do something about that pit exit entrance, because that's a bit tight for me. It's a bit tight for my liking, I would say. Oh, damn! Oh, she is. I see what she's going to do straight away. She's going to point it right at Verstappen, and she's going to make sure that he doesn't get in front of her into the first corner. If Norris gets in front of her, then that's no problem, but Verstappen is the one she wants to beat. And if anyone can beat her, it's this girl. She can beat literally probably every single person in the world as we go to the 5 red lights here at the Hermanos Rodriguez circuit. And the lights are out, away we go, and she is instantly diving over, cutting off Verstappen. That's exactly what I would do, but Verstappen is, now she's going to the Max Verstappen School of Driving, weaving all over the place. How about it may be free wide into turn 1? That's enough to clench your cheeks! Oh, somebody's lost a wing. I saw an end piece flying off into the stratosphere, I think, just then. And we have a virtual safety car. Oh, okay. Already we have a virtual safety car. And I wonder what it was for. Could have been for anything. I think this guy might be the culprit here. Fernando Alonso. Let's have a look here. We've got Zhou on the outside. Good start from Zhou, then he gets boxed in by the Ferraris, and, well, I tell you what, I think the Ferraris hit each other. I think the Ferraris hit each other, and yes, you can see, he has lost a wing piece. So that confirms that as we get the restart going down the main straight. Not the ideal place you want to have a restart here. I would have preferred it in the stadium if you didn't mind me saying so. But on board with the Stars, which drives down to the first corner. Lando Norris having a look. He's having a look. I'll tell you who is having a look, though. That Mercedes had a look there. Who was that? Was that Hamilton? That wasn't Hamilton. That was someone else. Why are we looking at Lando? We should be looking at the girl leading. I don't know understand what. Oh, that's why we're having a look at Lando. He's having a look into turn 4. You keep that nose away. Yeah, I will make sure you keep that nose away if you don't mind me saying so. But yeah, let's have a look at this move again. It was Hamilton that had a look down into the first corner. We got greens going on here. Oh no! Oh, he's took the Ferrari with him. But oh my God, Hamilton is having a disaster to the end of his final season, and what a final season it hasn't been. As we look on lap number 3 here, we got Charles Leclerc with Esteban Ocon all over his rear end. That Alpine has really been flying, but for some reason around it... Oh, well, I'm seeing you there, Leclerc. It's probably the easiest overtake that he's going to have in his life is Ocon. And now Leclerc is under attack from his Russian teammate Robert Schwartzman. This is for P15. We've got a few cars that haven't exactly gone places. I don't know exactly where they've gone. I imagine Alonso's one of them. Still this fight between the two Alphas is going on side by side. Love the effort here that Schwartzman is trying to put in, but he might want to concede here to his more experienced teammate. And indeed he does. Wow. I tell you what, that's a screen freeze and a half right there. That right there was a screen freeze and a half. I don't know what the hell happened there. That was definitely not in the final edits. That's for damn sure. As we see Carlos Sainz going around the outside of Mick Schumacher for P12. And that Alpine's all over the back of him. You remember that Alpine of Ocon? We'll keep an eye on Ocon. As on to lap number 5, we've got Jackie still leading from Lando Norris and Max Verstappen. Down, look at this, you got Perez in close attendance as well. Oh my god, they're going to be 3 wide into the first corner. They're going to be 3 wide, and that's not going to end. Oh, that might have ended badly, but oh, did Jackie go a bit wide? She did. Oh, but that's just going to cause the train to bunch up a little bit more now. Just a little bit more. Ooh, ah, just a little bit. Ooh, ah, a little bit more. I have got to stop singing because now I've got Verstappen and Norris side by side. Dear me. I have completely lost the plot here. And speaking of lost the plot, I think Carlos Sainz is about to lose P12 because you've got Schumacher and Ocon all over his back end. That is Ferrari on Mercedes on Renault. Down to the first corner. Ocon picking his place he wants to go. It's going to be... Oh, I tell you what, that's very close with Mick Schumacher, who's recently signed up to be the Mercedes development driver. The third driver, and that is going to be a fantastic move for Mick. I will tell you now for a fact. They are going to... He's going to be well looked after at Mercedes, is Mick, as he moves into P12 there. And Ocon's now going to get past Sainz here as Sainz's woes continue. He's going back very quickly. I'll get back to my point in a second as we go into the stadium section side by side with Sainz and Ocon. That stadium section is tighter than it actually looks. It's tighter than a gnat's backside. And up the inside. Oh, it's going to continue down the front straight. Go on then, let's continue this. Oh, no, it's not. They thought better of it. As we see Verstappen going to challenge Jackie on lap number 6 here. Yeah, I'll get back to my point now. I think with the right nurturing and the right care and attention. Oh, side by side. Oh, my God. The sky's the limit for Mick Schumacher at Mercedes. I think they are going to start grooming Mick Schumacher to be Hamilton's replacement. And what a replacement that would be. Can you imagine? I mean... As who we got here? We got Leclerc. Is that Leclerc? That is Leclerc. He's passing. Oh, passing his former teammate Carlos Sainz. Bit of contact side pod to tyre there. And we've got Albon in close attendance. But yeah, I would have preferred the partnership to be probably Hamilton and Schumacher. Can you imagine that partnership in the Mercedes? But Russell and Schumacher, I think, 2 absolute fantastic young drivers. That's going to be the partnership for me. As, well, no, here's Albon. He's challenging Kevin Magnussen for P20, so that was Latifi. Latifi having a good weekend for Williams for once. We say for once. Because it seems like that is what is going on. Meanwhile, I think it's in. Time to get in. Now, what's she going to go on? Medium? Does she want mediums or does she want hards? Does she want it medium or does she want it hard? Let's have a look here. She go medium. I like this call. She can be a bit of a tyre whisperer at times. I love this call. Absolutely adore it. I really, really do adore this call, girl. What I don't adore is the fact that my video finished a few... there you go. My video finished a few seconds ago, and it's only just decided now that it wanted to... That's the problem with this old editor that I've got. Who we got into the lane here? We got Norris into the lane with Zhou. Now, Agent Zhou, can you do us a favour here and just hold up Lando for a cheeky second? No? Okay. It's going to be interesting to see where Lando comes out. I want Lando nowhere near us, if you don't mind. Where is Jackie? Where is Jackie? Where is Jackie? She is... Oh, right there! Oh, I think he's got her. Oh, you cheeky sod. I tell you what, that is also cheeky. Right there, that was too close for a call with... was that Alonso? I think it was. And if Norris is in front of her, well, you know who else is going to be in front of her. This is not good. This is not good. Not good in the slightest. So Verstappen is going to get this position, which I think you would have agreed it was probably going to happen. We just needed a visual confirmation it was probably going to happen. Right, let's hope I can save this bloody video this time, if you don't mind. Honestly, I'm going to make sure it's absolutely saved here. Right, I want all of you gone. See you later. And Verstappen, yeah, look at that, Verstappen ahead of Norris. So it was Jackie ahead of Norris ahead of Verstappen. Now it's Verstappen ahead of Norris ahead of Jackie. And where's Perez going to fit into all of this? I'm worried that Sergio is going to fit in somewhere that he shouldn't fit in. And that is always the worry with this, especially with this Red Bull team, as he enters his garage. And he's off. Do not be surprised if he comes out around about P2, P3. Do not be surprised. I wouldn't be in the least surprised. There goes Verstappen. There goes Norris. He's going to be side by side with Norris. Oh, everyone has jumped everybody. That is not what we needed to see. Oh, but I tell you what, she's trying to get around the outside of him. Oh, hello, we got someone retired on the side here. Who was that? Who was that? Oh, Jackie's got past Perez. We'll take that one. But who was that? Was it Ocon? Yeah, it's Ocon. What's going on here? He's just pulling over. He's doing a lot of weaving as well. Has he got a suspension problem, I wonder? I think that left front wheel is loose. Look, because it's at a very awkward angle there. I think he had a... That is the weirdest... I have never seen a loose wheel before, ever. I'll be honest with you guys. I have done a lot of... F1 games. I've never seen a loose wheel, ever. I don't think I have. That's off the top of my head that I can remember is we got the two Ferrari. Well, no, we got who we got here? We got Sainz and Verstappen fighting for the race lead here. How did Sainz end up here? And more to the point, how did Jackie end up here? She's back in P3. Come on, girl! Come on, girl! No, we have got a race on now for the lead here. As oh my God, Verstappen has lost 2 positions. That's fantastic. You love seeing that. We got Alonso up in this fight now. We got Zhou up here. Yeah, now we got a fight. We have a fight now. This is what I want to see. We are spoiling for a fight. And a fight it is definitely going to be as well. Stuff you love to see, this fight right here. Now let's hope that this saves without too much bloody issue. Because if it doesn't save without issue, I'm going to be very pissed off. As Perez is locked up, and Jesus Christ, Perez and... No, that's not. That is Sainz and Verstappen, apparently. I thought that was Perez. No, that is Sainz and Verstappen, and Perez is right on their rear end, and so is Lando Norris. Oh, it's going to end in tears for somebody, I can bet you on that. As we look at the fight for P16 between Nicholas Latifi and Robert Schwartzman with the Ferrari. What are the Ferraris now doing? But oh my God, that's a safety car. I'm calling it now. That's a safety car. There you go, right there. I'm a fucking genius. What was Sainz? Was that Sainz or Alonso? Just absolutely lost their wing. Got annihilated. I think it was Alonso. But that's now going to put us in a 3-lap sprint to decide this Grand Prix. 3-lap sprint to decide the Grand Prix. Everyone do the old north, south, east, west. You know, the Catholics do. Because it could get very nasty as we head on to lap 16 for the restart. Oh, this could get very nasty, and she is weaving. She's doing the old Max Verstappen weaving style. On Max Verstappen. Oh, oi! That was intentional. I am calling it now. That was intentional as shit. I'll give it. That wasn't a lockup. He was trying to assassinate her. He was trying to absolutely annihilate and assassinate her. There's more wing that's gone flying there as Lando's challenging her. And now Lando's lost it. What is going on with this restart? This is the craziest and wildest restart I think I have ever seen in my life. This is just insane and nuts. We got Lando without a front wing, Verstappen without a front wing. Perez has got damage as well, I think. Jesus Christ. I was going to put Zhou in and Lance Stroll. Remember I told you about them Alpines? Yeah, well, here's a fact. What we've got Dan Ticktum in P7. I mean, Jesus wept. What is this race? What is this race? And Lando's going to come in. Verstappen's going to come in. Perez as well. No! Oh. Red Bull have had a disaster. They've had an absolute disaster. Meanwhile, she's off. See you later. We'll be seeing you. On to lap 17. We got Hollywood Lance Stroll passing Guanyu. Go Gadget Guanyu. I don't know quite what that means, but yeah, go Gadget. Gadget? I don't think that's a word. I just made up a new word right in front of your all eyes. As we've got Sainz and Alonso for P14 here. Gadget. I think I'm trying to mix Guanyu and Gadget there. Go Gadget Guanyu. That's how it should be. Sainz is on softs. I think Alonso is on hards. I don't know who made that call at Maranello, but somebody is going to be fired after that. We've got George Russell now fighting Dan Ticktum. If this is for P, Dan Ticktum has found himself in P4. What the hell? That's how crazy this race is, and that's crazy because we got to pass down into 6 and 7. That's just absolutely insane. That we got Dan Ticktum in P5. As we got Alonso now. It's actually Alonso on the softs. It was Sainz on the hards. He's now down the inside of the Ferrari development driver Robert Schwartzman. Yeah, make of this pass what you will. In English, I think we can say easy, too easy. Speaking of too easy, it looks like Stroll has just walked up to the back of her. She's like, yeah, don't mind me. Oh, she's gone deep. I think it's actually because she got wing or body. She has got some kind of damage that she's... yeah, there you go. We'll be seeing you there. And to tell you what, Guanyu might benefit here. Yeah, she's not even going to fight it. Guanyu to the lead. Oh, no, he's going to win another one. He's going to win another one. You know, I spoke earlier about go Gadget Guanyu. Well, how about go Gadget Guanyu, well, Zhou Guanyu to the lead, because he won in Singapore, and I can hardly believe that I'm saying this. He's going to win again. Guanyu Zhou, out of the last corner, will win the Mexican Grand Prix. I thank you. And Jackie just on the line from Russell. Where did Stroll go?
Excellent try.
There he is. He's right there. I don't know what Stroll was doing, but that's more points over Verstappen, and I would say deserved, because Verstappen went into business for himself there.
A nearly flawless performance here then, and a commanding victory. Anthony Davidson, how do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
I think a large part of the result comes down to temperament. They were able to keep their heads when everyone around them was losing theirs, and that's allowed them to get the best out of the car, to maximise the strategy, and to stay out of trouble.
Here comes your top three making their way down to the podium for what can only be described as a fantastic day for Formula One. Let's have a look then at the driver's standings. The governess increases their championship lead. Now, let's discuss, Ant. Who would you say is a contender for driver of the day?
Guanyu Zhou gets my vote today.
It's time to check out the constructors' standings. It was a tough race for our championship leaders who lose ground at the top of the table. After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time out? Be sure to join us once again as we continue to bring you all the excitement of Formula One.
Yeah, Verstappen just absolutely went. He lost it. Completely lost the plot. Absolutely lost the plot there. What was he thinking? He just absolutely tried to assassinate her off the road. But it's a 1-2 for the team with Guanyu bringing it home ahead of Jacqueline, George Russell, Lance Stroll, Dan Tickton, brilliant P5. Yuri Pierre Gasly, Oscar Piastri, Yuki Tsunoda and Charles Leclerc, your top 10. Verstappen P19, deserved after you tried to assault her, for crying out loud. I mean, that wasn't a lockup, that was a straight up assault. I'd go to the police after that assault. That was how disgusting it was. And 2 DNFs in Ocon and Hamilton. Hamilton is just not having a great end to this season, is he? Let's go wrap up. Well, I think that is just going to about seal it. Oh, I got to do some numbers here to see what we got to do in Brazil. But that's gotta seal it. That's gotta seize it for season 3. It's got to. It just has to. Another near 2 million in bonuses into the kitty. Yes, please. Have I got a spot on my nose? I hope not. But I looked though what was going on in that first corner. That was just complete, total and utter carnage. Absolute carnage. What's next, Brazil? Right. We'll do that durability department in the next episode then on Monday. Let's have a look how we're looking. We got 636 resource points to spend. Only 5 parts left to adapt. The monocoque structure is a good shout. It's a very good shout, is the monocoque structure. We've also got the front nose still to do and the diffuser as well. Yeah. Tell you what, that monocoque structure is a good shout. Let's get that adapted. Ow. That's the one adapted. Right, gearbox is worn. So let's get an older one on there to help out for Brazil. I think that's got to be the way to do it. And there we go. So she is 39 points ahead with... I've got to do the maths here. 56... No, 8 points plus 2 loads of 26, 52, 60. So she's going to need to win and hope Verstappen doesn't finish. Both races at Brazil. Possible, but not likely to happen. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done so. We'll be back tomorrow with Train Sim World 3, so stay safe and be kind to each other. See you then.